Hi, it's your girl Tara and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I am going to be doing an eye look with the worst eyeshadow palette that I have ever used. So if you want to see how I got this look and to see whose eyeshadow palette that I think is the absolute worst, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes using the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. And this is the one that I always do. And did not have a concealer brush offhand, so I'm just doing it with my fingers. I know I have lots and lots of brushes, so there's probably 10 of them. Okay, now I'm gonna be going in with Setting Powder by Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Brightening Pink. I'm gonna use this to set my eyes, and I also use this to set my face as well. With, you know, this good old Morphe sponge. I would have to say that this is my favorite Morphe sponge out of all of them. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the worst palette that I have ever used. So if you actually have this palette, then it might work for you, but this palette definitely did not work for me. I'm just glad I got it on sale because I would never pay $45 for this crap. First brush I'm gonna go in with is gonna be the JH32. This is the first brush I always go in with my transition shade. And this palette has probably the worst kickback I've ever seen in my life. You might actually see some fly, like dust, powder. I'm not sure if you can see that. Now, with as many times as I put the brush in that shade, it's barely showing up. I mean, barely. But it's there. It's there, or it's all over my table. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the same shade. This is just crazy how it's not showing up. And it's not the camera because in person it's not showing up. I might actually have to mix it. And also that these shadows, you really have to blend. Make sure your hand is pretty strong if you use this palette. I will say that I got this palette on sale at Ulta. And it was $11.50. So, yeah, I would never pay full price for this. Okay, and the next shade I'm gonna go in, it is a kind of pinky corally shade, and I'm just going to go right over this, and I'm gonna go ahead and still use the JH32 for this one. This is horrible. It's right over here. And whatever you guys want to see on my channel, please leave it in the comments below, because I'd love to know what you guys want to see. Okay, so this palette is so bad that even the Dollar Tree, I believe, would not sell this palette. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the JH45. This is my blending brush that I always blend with first. I blend with this one and the JH30. Okay, now I'm gonna be putting a mauve lavender shade on, and I'm gonna be using the JH31. This palette looks like a hot mess right now, you guys. So at the very end, I'm gonna show you guys this palette. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Try to deepen it up a little bit. Well, I definitely know why I only paid $11.50 for this. Okay, so now to go and blend those shades together, I'm going to go ahead and use the JH30. This is the other blending brush that is a must. And I really wish I could show you guys like the whole video of me doing this, because it would have been a very long one because there's a lot of blending. It should never take me this long to blend. And I will say that this palette is the only palette that I actually used from this particular brand. I have used 2 other items from this brand, but this eyeshadow palette is just the first one that I've used from this brand. Okay, now I'm going to be going in with the JH33 on my outer corner. I'm going to try to deepen this up a little bit. I am going to go ahead and mix 2 shades. There's going to be a more brown shade. Then there's a purpley shade that has a little bit of glitter. I might use a different brush for that one. So yeah, we're just gonna go in with the brown shade. Just stamp, stamp, stamp. Because we don't want to mess what we did up ahead. I feel like I'm in art class, you know, painting and swirling, swirling. So I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a great Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I know I did Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I went ahead and went to Ulta.com, had a lot of things shipped to me, went to the store, used a lot of points, and I'm going to be making a video about that very soon, and I cannot wait. I think I had a little bit, it was like 12,000 something points. I know my value was $767.50, so yay. I love Ulta's point system, like Sephora's. I'm just sorry, it sucks. Okay, now I'm going to be going back in with the JH30 to blend that out. Now I'm going to be going in with the JH40, and I'm going to be going in with that sparkly purple, and I'm going to go ahead and just gently put that on the outer corner. And this one is a real hot mess in the palette. Oh my god. So on this brush, what I love about it is just lightly go over. You can make a V if you want it. Kind of gives you that smoky look. Now I will say that I do like that shade. Okay, now I'm going to be going back in with the JH30 to blend that out. Okay, so no matter how much blending I am doing, this eye look to me is looking very patchy, it's looking very muddy. I'm just not liking it. Now I'm going to be going in with the JH52, and this color is going to be a very nude color. And it's going to go up by my brow bone. And if I don't like it, well, yeah, I already know. I don't like it. Okay, for this one to show up, I'm gonna have to go in more than once. Okay, and this one is not showing up. So, I'm gonna go ahead and use a light highlighter, and this is from KKW Beauty, and we know who is behind KKW Beauty, Miss Kim Kardashian herself. I'm gonna use the highlight shade just right up here. I'll just take my finger and blend that out. Okay, now that looks a lot better. Okay, I'm just gonna go over all this, blend it out again, like for the 500,000th time. I just don't like that it looks muddy and patchy. I mean, it does definitely look like it's a very smoky look if I were just to leave it like this, but I'm not. I'm gonna actually put a shimmer on my lid. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going in with the JH44, and this is gonna be a shimmer. And as always, when I go in with my shimmers, I spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. Okay, this shimmer really sucks because it's not popping, you know? It's not popping. So I am gonna have to add something to it for it to pop. Because you guys know me. You know I love my shimmers to pop, pop, pop. That's not. So now for my shimmer to pop, 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 I'm gonna go ahead and use Glassy Eye Topper by Jaclyn Cosmetics. Just gonna go ahead, just put this right on top. Yes. So much better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will be right back. Hi, you guys, I'm back with the rest of my makeup on, and if you guys are wondering what is the worst palette that I've ever used in my entire life, it is this one. Do you guys see all of that? Fallout is horrible. They were a lot patchy. I'm gonna go ahead and close the palette for you so you can see. And you saw some of that dust. KKW Beauty Classic Blossom Eyeshadow Palette by the one, the only Kim Kardashian. So if some of you know, Kim Kardashian right now is reformulating her brand, and I really hope she makes this a lot better than what it is, because this is trash. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.